All right, I decided to knock out a quick video. I wanted to do a more extensive video on this trip of a lifetime, bucket list trip, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to go over real quick the reasons why I'm doing this trip. I'm going to show you the route, and this is going to be part one. Part two is going to be to show you the bike that I decided on going with and the upgrades I made to the bike, as well as all the gear that I'm taking. So, as well as all the gear that I'm taking. So basically, this is part one, like I said. Let's go over real quick before I talk about why I want to go on this crazy trip. I just turned 60, and for those of you that are getting up there in age, trust me, when you get past the mid-50s, shit starts going downhill. Before you know it, I'm going to be walking around like Biden. And before that happens, I'm going on this trip. So I like going long distance. Hold on a second. Okay. So I like going long distance rides. Longest I've gone is to Texas and back. I'm in South Florida. Love that ride. And I found that every ride I go on like that, whether it's to Tail of the Dragon or wherever I go, not only is it always one of the best experiences of my life, but the liberating feeling of just going is second to none. So I was trying to think, how am I going to challenge myself for my 60th? So I started thinking about maybe going to Mexico. I don't know. Then I thought Alaska. So I started looking into Alaska. Then I started looking into the challenge of taking on the Dalton Highway. And that is one major challenge, especially if it's raining. So I was going to take my CVO Street Glide. It's a 22. Like steel blue. Love that bike. I made a bunch of upgrades to it, to the suspension, to everything, with the intention of taking that bike. And then I started realizing how easily it's going to get beaten up on that Dalton. Plus, I don't want to have to be delayed if it's wet and sloppy and muddy. I don't want to have to be delayed by, weather conditions. So I started looking into the Pan America. So I bought a 23 Pan America leftover a few months ago. Started doing upgrades to that, which I'll show you in the next video. So I decided on a Pan America. So anyway, this is what also led me to it. My girlfriend works as a physical occupational therapist. And I can't tell you how many people she sees that are around my age, a little bit older, a little bit younger. Doesn't matter really. They'll end up having a stroke or a serious injury or something like that. They'll end up having a stroke or a serious injury or something like that. And all they want to do is get better. They tell her constantly that all they want to do is ride their Harley again, or their bike, whatever it is. Mostly it's a Harley. And that's all that kind of drives them. And the sad thing is, most of them will never ride their bike again. That's it. So you never know when you step out that door if that's your last ride that you're going on. Could be a car accident. Could be anything. You could, hit some sand and go down. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be your last ride. Not only that, kind of diving deeper into myself, for the last, 10, 15 years, I would go to, my idea of a vacation would be going to Cancun or whatever and just relaxing. But you know how many memories I have from that? It's just always the same. It's like, let's go to the pool, let's go to the beach, let's go have some drinks, whatever. But the memories of a road trip on your bike are second to none. So that's what led me to this. I don't want to be one of those guys that wish I did this, or I have another good friend of mine that keeps saying he's getting a bike. He's not getting a bike. And if he does, who knows how much time he'll have left too. So I'm grabbing life by the balls right now. I'm not going to let it just fly by, which it is. Trust me, I'm 60. I didn't expect to be 60 this fast. It comes up on you. So if you're going to be getting up there in age, challenge yourself. I'm still physically strong. I can still bench 300 pounds. I mean, I'm not what I used to be, but I'm active in the gym. My cardio is shit. My neck doesn't work. I just had shoulder replacement surgery. I mean, I can't really turn my neck. This is it. So I have physical problems because I let it go. I kind of stopped playing basketball. I stopped playing baseball. And I kind of I stagnated a little bit, and I'm paying the price now. So, anyway, that's what led me to this path. And that's why I'm at where I'm at now. So I'm going to challenge myself on this, 60th of the year. Today is the 21st of June, 2024. I'm leaving in 2 days for Deadhorse, Alaska. I'm going to go over the trip with you real quick on a map. This is what led me down this path. This is what I'm taking. Again, this is part one. I'm just going to go over where I'm going, and it's still kind of fluid. I'm not sure what to do. So if you have any suggestions at all, hit me up. I'm also going to put a link in the video to my active map. You'll be able to follow me if you want, if you care, like where I'll be at all times. So it'll be a live active map showing my progress. If you don't see me moving for a while, a grizzly got me. I have a plan for that too. I'll show you that too. But that's in part two. Big surprise for grizzlies in part two. So anyway, let's go over the where I'm going, how I'm going, and my plan. Again, if you have any recommendations, put it in the comments. Say, stay away from there, go here, try this hotel, try this restaurant. I would appreciate it. Also, follow me on Instagram. I'm going to have a lot of updates on there. I'll do YouTube shorts on the way, but most of these videos, the videos I'm going to be doing, I'm taking 4 cameras. Well, I'm taking two GoPros, an Insta X3, and a DJI Mini Pro 4. So I'm going to get a lot of video done along the way. But anyway, those videos won't be done until I come back, if I come back. So follow me for the subscribe. You'll see shorts on the way, YouTube shorts. And again, Instagram is going to be constant updates on that. TikTok too. I don't know if that really counts. So let's go into the actual trip. All right, so that's the plan. That's, again, it's kind of open. So if you have suggestions, if you've been through it before, you live in any one of these areas, reach out to me, please. Let me know where to go, where not to go, where I'm making my mistakes. Because I'm trying to just do this based on what others' opinions have been and videos I've seen. So, if you've been there, done that, lived there, reach out to me, please. Put it in the comments. Let me know. Send me a message. But this is the end of part one. I'll knock this out real quick. Put it up. Part two is going to go over everything that's on that bike. And everything that I'm bringing with me. I know some of you are going to say I'm overpacking. But, I don't know. I'm going 35 days. There's stuff I need. So I'm going to bring it with me. I'd rather have some comfort along the way. So, yeah, I have some extra stuff. I'm taking my bigger tent. I want to be comfortable. If I can fit on a bike and not tip over at a stoplight, that's my goal. Anyway, end of part one. Part two is coming up, and I'll be linked to it right here. I don't know if I mentioned it, but a link to my live map will be on here too, and on part two, where you can follow me, see where I am. If you're riding up there at the same time and you want to ride up to Deadhorse, let me know. But you'll be able to follow me and see my location on my live map. See you in part two. Okay, let's go over the route I chose and why I chose it. Again, this is June 21st. I'm leaving on June 23rd, 2 days. And I'm not fully packed. I need to kick out these 2 videos real quick. Again, this is part one. Part two will show you everything I'm bringing. Okay, starting out, leaving from down south. And my first stop is going to be Birmingham, Alabama. The hardest part of this whole damn trip is getting out of Florida. It's just flat and hot. No scenery at all. And I can't stand it. I actually considered taking the auto train from Sanford, Florida up to Virginia and then going up across that way. I didn't do it because apparently it takes like up to 2 hours to get your bike off the train, and most of my day would be wasted by the time I get there. So I'm riding it. First stop, Birmingham. Now, if I leave early enough in the morning, if I can get up at 4 a.m., I may try to do an iron butt saddle sore 1000 to kick it off. If I do that, I'm going to go somewhere around Millington, Tennessee. I was stationed at Millington Naval Air Base when I was just a young pup. And wouldn't mind seeing it again, although I'm sure it changed a lot. So if I make good time, if everything's going good, I will take photos of my receipts just in case. I'll continue on for 1,000 to Memphis, Millington. However, it probably won't. It's my first time really going long distance on this bike. I only got it a couple months ago and really haven't had a chance to go really long distance yet. So let's see how it goes. My guess is I'll probably be going to Birmingham, which is around 700 miles. From Birmingham, my next stop is going to be Clinton, Missouri, somewhere around there. I'm going to stay the night, or I might go a little further, but probably somewhere around Clinton. And there's a reason why I'm stopping here. Being that I only have like 250 miles on my bike, and I have the VIP package from Harley, I paid the extra because of this trip. I'll be getting serviced at Rawhide Harley over here in Missouri. So I bring it in 9 o'clock in the morning. I should be done who knows how long. So once I get out of there, my next stop is going to be North Platte, Nebraska. Now again, if you have any ideas on where I should stay on the way that are better than what I picked here, please put it in the comments. Let me know. Message me. You know, I would really appreciate it. But for purposes of averaging around 600 miles per day, or you know, so this is a little bit less because I'll be leaving a little bit later. My next stop will be North Platte. From North Platte, my next stop is going to be Sundance, Wyoming. And the reason why I picked Sundance, Wyoming is because it's close by to the Devil's Tower. Now, I've never seen it. It's on the way. I'm going to miss out on some really great sights, but I can't get everything in 35 days. So Devil's Tower is on the way anyway, so I plan on going to that. From the Devil's Tower, I plan on going to Shelby, Montana. Shelby, Montana is right on the border pretty much of Canada. Now, I need to go in through Coots. The reason why I need to go in through Coots is because I'm taking a firearm with me, which I will show you in video number 2, part 2 of this. I really don't feel like getting eaten by a grizzly. I probably won't, but just in case. Although I think the liberals in Canada might be worse to deal with. But anyway, this is why I'm going through Coots. Because we're going through Coots, I'm staying the night before there. I'll get up early in the morning, go through Coots. Now again, this is totally based on mileage. I don't know these areas for anything. From Coots, I spent my first stop be around Valley View, Alberta. I don't know if I'm camping or have a hotel. I think I might have booked a hotel around here. I don't know. I'll check. If not, I have all my camping gear and I'll do that. Again, I'm 60 years old, so camping isn't the most fun to do, sleeping in those situations. But from Valley View, my next step will be a camping spot. That's Strawberry Flats Campground. Again, I'm picked based on reviews and other things that I've seen. Seems pretty cool. Again, you have any other suggestions? Please tell me. If not, I'll be staying the night at Strawberry Flats. From Strawberry Flats, my next stop will be either the Yukon Motorcycle Park, which they have like these cool little motorcycle cottages. If not, I'll stay over in Whitehorse. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna play this by ear. I gotta see how well the travel goes between here. And then I'm gonna cross over here around Tok and Tok to Fairbanks. I'll spend the night in Fairbanks. Now, I don't think I'm getting an oil change here. It won't be enough miles. It'll be like 3,500 miles or something from my last service. But I may need a new pair of shoes for my bike. Now I don't know how the Pan America holds up with all that travel so far. And if I'm good, if I still have plenty of meat on my tires, I'm gonna make the trip up to Deadhorse with the tires I have on. And then if not, and well, if I do, yes. And if I make that part, when I come back down, I'll get new tires in Fairbanks. Again, if you could recommend a tire shop in Fairbanks or the Harley dealer, let me know, and I'm going to change it out over there. Now coming back, well, let me keep going. So from Fairbanks, I'm going to obviously stay, well, not obviously, but I'm going to stay overnight in Coldfoot Camp. Whether I camp or get a hotel there, that little hotel thing they have there, it's supposed to be very expensive. The money doesn't really bother me too much, but I don't like overpaying for anything, so that's stupid. So I may camp here again, depending on how this 60-year-old frame can hold up. From Coldfoot, here's the bitch. I'm going to hit that Dalton. As long as the weather's not too bad, I'll go through right to Dalton. I'll probably stop for lunch somewhere around here. The Adigan Pass, that's the one thing that scares me, because apparently it's always like kind of shitty weather there. And then from Coldfoot, oops, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, so when I get to Prudhoe Bay, Deadhorse, I'm going to sign up for the tour, well, not tour, the bus that takes you to the Antarctic. I don't know where in the Antarctic. I'm going to jump in the Antarctic, freeze my ass off, get back on my bike, get my shit, and then start heading south. So that's going. Coming back, same thing. I'm going to go from Deadhorse to Coldfoot to Fairbanks, probably get some new tires. And then from Fairbanks, it's going to change a little bit on the way back down. Again, I'll have to go through Whitehorse and somewhere around Fort Nelson. I don't know where I'm spending time. I don't know if I'm camping. I don't know yet exactly what I'm doing there. It's kind of fluid. Then over here, I'm going to, somewhere in Jasper, I want to take the Icefields Parkway. I want to spend some time along the Icefields Parkway. I'm probably going to stay at the Johnston Canyon Campground, which is in here. Whoop. And I want to definitely check out Banff National Park. So I'm going to be doing all that. So I'll spend probably an extra day in here. I'll stay somewhere overnight around Banff or camp out. It's really, I can spend an extra day if I want. It doesn't really matter. That's what's cool about this trip. If I see something I really like or needs to be explored further than I'm planning, I'm going to spend the extra night, and that's fine. I have the time. So I'm somewhere around 2 nights around here somewhere. I also booked a hotel. I don't remember the name of it. It's like right in the mountains. Hold on, let me look that up real quick. Actually, let me look it up on here. Delay. Okay, getting back to Jasper. All right, let's cut off. I'm coming back to Jasper. So, is it number 6? Okay, starting from Jasper again. So, when I get down to Jasper, I actually booked 2 nights at a hotel in Jasper. So I figure I just want to decompress a little bit. It seems like a beautiful hotel. It's called the Forest Park Hotel. I got 2 nights booked. Let me bring that into this video. Okay, so I got 2 nights booked at Jasper. Show you what it looks like. Where's the pictures? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's look at some pictures of the Jasper. So this is the Forest Park Hotel in Jasper. Looks beautiful. Got a gym and everything. Rooms look really nice. Right over the mountains over you. So food looks good. So anyway, I booked 2 nights in here. I may only stay a night, but the hotel looks really nice. So that's my plan. I mean, it looks beautiful, but whether I stay 1 night or 2 nights or not even go, based on you might, if one of you guys have gone there and you say it's not worth it, let me know. So I may not do it. I may just camp again. There's plenty of camping spots around there. So anyway, that's my plan, to probably stay 1 or 2 nights in Jasper at that hotel. Then continue on down south, Icefields Parkway. I want to definitely take my time on that, get a lot of video, a lot of drone footage. I want to go into Banff National Park for sure. So I might spend 1 or 2 nights there instead. So I really got to see what I'm going to do. That's, again, let me know what your thoughts are on that. From there, exit out of Coots and start heading down. Now, again, this is a little bit off the cuff. I'll probably stay in Bozeman. That's my plan. And then head over to Red Lodge, Montana to start the Beartooth Pass Highway. And then, go from there to Red Lodge, Cook City, and from I don't know if I'm staying overnight there yet. I really got to see how the travel goes, and I want to check out Yellowstone Park, of course. So I'm going to spend definitely some time at Yellowstone. Don't know where I'm staying yet. I got to really look into that, but I'm not going to plan that till I know the dates when I'm headed back down. So okay, so from there, I'm going to head over to Jackson Hole, and I'm going to go to the Harley Davidson Summit Harley in this area here. And it's in Utah, I believe. And I'm going to get my bike service there. Now, it should be the 10,000 mile service at that point. I'm going to get it serviced again. And hopefully be good. Clean out all that crap from the Dalton Highway. And continue heading south. From Summit, I'm going to go probably to Boulder, Utah. From there, I want to check out the Singing Canyon. Looks kind of cool. I'm going to do the Bird Trail Switchbacks, which is around here. So let's zoom in that. So the Singing Canyon is here. Bird Trail Switchbacks are here. Check out the Canyons of the Ancients, which is... where the hell is that? Oh, it's all the way over here. Check out the Canyons of the Ancients. Then from there, probably to Silverton. From Silverton, I'm going to check out the $1 Million Highway. Where's 22 on here? I don't know where it is. Okay, anyway, $1 Million Highway somewhere in here. I'm going to check out the $1 Million Highway, San Juan Skyway, and then into Telluride for the night. From Telluride, well, I got to get rid of this. I was going to go to the Grand Junction, Harley. I may still go there, see if I need anything. And then from there, I'm going to check out Aspen. And then the Rocky Mountain National Park. Before heading into Denver. I don't know if I'm staying there. I don't know what that plan is there. And as of right now, my plan is to head out from Denver through Kansas, if I don't get wiped out in a tornado, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and then back home the way I came. That's the plan right now. I could also go a little more north and go this way. Now, keep in mind, by the time I come back, it's going to be towards the end of July. So I want to keep away from the heat. So that's not always fun. Especially wearing a full face helmet. Well, it's a modular helmet, which I'll talk about in video too. So anyway, that's it. All right, so that's the plan. That's, again, it's kind of open. So if you have suggestions, if you've been through it before, you live in any one of these areas, reach out to me, please. Let me know where to go, where not to go, where I'm making my mistakes. Because I'm trying to just do this based on what others' opinions have been and videos I've seen. So, you know, if you've been there, done that, lived there, reach out to me, please. Put it in the comments. Let me know. Send me a message. But this is the end of part 1. I'll knock this out real quick, put it up. Part 2 is going to go over everything that's on that bike. And everything that I'm bringing with me. I know some of you are going to say I'm overpacking. But, I don't know, I'm going 35 days. There's stuff I need, so I'm going to bring it with me. I'd rather have some comfort along the way. So, yeah, I have some extra stuff. I'm taking my bigger tent. I want to be comfortable. If I can fit on a bike and not tip over at a stoplight, that's my goal. Anyway, end of part 1. Part 2 is coming up, and I'll be linked to it right here. I don't know if I mentioned it, but a link to my live map will be on here too, and on part 2, where you can follow me, see where I am. You know, if you're riding up there at the same time and you want to ride up to Deadhorse, let me know. But you'll be able to follow me and see my location on my live map. See you in part 2.